This is Axis and Allies, the Golden House Rule video. And this is me, devastatingly good looking, of course. This video serves as an introduction to the channel, 2 or less, good name for a channel. I'll be doing some videos with gameplay and featuring some of the house rules that I use and that other people have made up, and I'm going to blatantly steal them, test them out and let you know how I get on with them. I have got one that I'm playing with at the moment for the D-Day game. So if you're a D-Day Axis and Allies player, whether you love it or hate it, it could be one for you to look out for. It adds balance to it. But before I actually go on for the Golden House Rule, let me say that one of the best house rules in Axis and Allies is out of the box. The rules work really well. If you're new to the game, then play 1941, 1942, Global, whatever it is, out of the box. Get a good feel for it before you know how you want to play the game and how you feel you should adjust it. There is what I consider to be the Golden House Rule, a must-have house rule in the game. And that is, bad beats are part of the fun. I nicked that from playing poker. In Axis and Allies world, it's bad dice rolls are part of the fun. Now, here's the reason for why. I'll switch over to the other camera and see you there. Okay, in the background is an ongoing game of G40. In the foreground here is some dice. These are dice from, I think, 42, first edition, if I remember rightly. And let's just say you've got half a dozen dice in your hand. That's half a dozen. And you've got to get your 2 or less. And you don't get any. You go, oh my God, isn't this terrible? Isn't this frustrating? The dice are all crooked. No, they're not. They're just dice. Dice have no memory. If, for instance, I had 6 dice in my hand here, and I had to roll 8 of them, I wouldn't pick these 2 and roll them again. I'd probably pick a couple of the highest ones, because we can all fall into the stupidity of thinking that dice have a memory, and they don't. What happens is it leads you to frustration and less enjoyment of the game if you start blaming the dice. 1 second, I'll get back to you so you can see my handsome face. I think that's working. I'm still getting used to this. I don't have a mobile phone or camera myself. I've nicked this from the missus, because when you're in the system, you can't trust the system. When you're part of the system, they switch the flip and you're done. I mean, satellites, cell phones, chips, the web, the net, dentists, John Malkovich. The point of Axis and Allies is not to win. I'm not one of these people that sort of go for the school sports day. Everyone's a winner. No, there's winners and there's losers. But there's also enjoyment of what you do. Let's say you've got this plan, more cunning than a fox. More cunning than a fox on the sly. More sneaky than a church mouse wearing hush puppies. You got this plan, whatever it is. You're going to load these planes into here. Buy yourself a aircraft carrier, a paratroopers tech perk. You can run in more troops than your opposition thought. Then you get to roll the dice and it all goes belly up. Okay? But you've had the fun of making that plan. And because it's gone belly up, you get the fun of making another plan. This game is about making plans and reacting to the dice rolls. It's a game of strategy, it's a game of luck. So you've got to downright enjoy both sides of it. That is the golden house rule. I'll end this video now. Look out for others. I'm going to do some painting, because you can see how much time I invest in painting these figures. Far too much. 1 second and I'll show you. Fighters and tacticals are the last things that I've done. I've still yet to get round to doing the French and the Australians in the G40 game, but most of the things from back in the day, from the 42 game, are all done, and a lot of the additions from this version. I love my Italian fleet, by the way. Can you just see that? How gorgeous does that look? So I paint things, and I make some really cool looking fleet trays and unit trays. I'll do some playthroughs as well, because they're great fun. I'll share them with you. So if you happen to see my videos pop up on recommendations, have a little look, drop me a like, subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. One slurp. Hello. I'm an idiot sometimes.